Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Reviews on Tap with me, Nqanawe Live. And today we're going to be reviewing Halloween. I just want to get this out of the way quickly. There have been like apparently 1,000. I haven't watched all of them. I've watched like in total 3 or 4 with this one. I can't even remember the first one correctly because I've been wanting to go back to it, but I haven't really been getting time. But this Halloween we got this year in 2018. By the way, it's the official follow-up or the official sequel to the original, and it takes place 40 years later in real life and in the timeline of the movie. It retcons everything that happened. Every other Halloween movie that took place before the original in this one is scrapped. It starts off with like these 2 crime podcasters who are just basically trying to find out the story behind, you know, what happened on the night of Halloween back in, was it 1988 or 78, between Laurie and Michael Myers. What really happened and what is up with Michael Myers. They go visit Michael Myers at this mental facility where he's been detained, and he's been there ever since. So they want to visit him and maybe get his side of the story and maybe get him to talk, get some sort of reaction from him. And they bring the famous Michael Myers mask with them, and when they get there and they get the opportunity to go out on this, like, it's like this court where they standing, and I think they're just basking in the sun, and they all like chained up, and then they pull out this mask and everybody else reacts. Everybody, even the patients, everybody reacts except for Michael Myers. He's just standing there still, and that alone for me kind of like sets the tone and gives the idea of what kind of human being we're dealing with. It's facing the other way, but when they pull out the mask, they don't say they're pulling it out, but it's like he hears it, it's like he can feel it. Then after that, it just goes into normal slasher horror, you know, territory where stupid, nonsensical things happen. Yeah, boy. Michael Myers manages, he's being moved from this one facility to another, and along the way inside the bus something happens, there's an accident, and he escapes. And when he escapes, he knows that his mask is still out there, and as I said, it's like he can sense it. He goes exactly to where it is. He finds it, and then the carnage starts. He just starts smashing people's heads against walls, ripping their jaws apart, banging them, stabbing them, choking them, you know, classic Michael Myers stuff. On the other side, what has been happening with Laurie? We know Laurie initially what happened, and she's the one person who is the most terrified of Michael Myers. She's been living with that trauma for 40 years now. She's even had a family, a daughter who now also has a family, and she raised her daughter to always be ready for this day, because she was certain this day was going to come where Michael Myers is going to come back, and she's going to come back straight, he's going to come back straight to her. And she basically raised her daughter to be trained and like always ready and prepared. And now her daughter went off to start her own family, and they kind of have a sour relationship. There's a sour relationship between Laurie and her daughter, because it's like she's like, you took away a lot of my childhood, because I had to grow up in this state of always being scared and afraid, and you need to let go. He's not coming back, you need to make peace with it. Yeah, well. So this day really does come, and when it comes, literally on the night of Halloween, Michael Myers just goes around the streets in his classic jumpsuit and mask, just killing people, and nobody's really scared. It's Halloween, everybody's dressed up. There's this other kid in the movie, a black kid, it had to be a black kid, the only person with certain level of sense, where he can tell that something is wrong. He's being babysat. Is it babysat or babysitted by this other chick, and this other chick wants to bring a boyfriend over to his house, and she tells him to go sleep. And when he's sleeping there, he can see that there's something going on in the closet. There's someone in there, and she tries to call her, and then when she comes up, he's like, no, you shouldn't come up, actually your boyfriend should come up, because I love you, you're my babysitter, I don't want you to get fucked up. Yeah, well. And then but she goes up anyways, and then Michael Myers comes out and then just goes ham on her. So he manages to escape, obviously, because he's a black kid and he's smart. So he manages to escape, but apart from that, everybody else is just being, you know, classic horror characters, like being stupid. Hey, maybe don't go in there, you know, someone's in there, you've just been told. Also, there's a broadcast that is made around the whole town with, hey guys, go back to your houses, lock the doors, lock the gates, windows, close everything, because yeah, Michael Myers just broke out and he's coming. When he arrives, he eventually slowly but surely tries to make his way closer and closer to Laurie. And the movie goes to this point where it tries to make a point to Guti. There must be, or there might be some, I want to say, psychological connection between Laurie and Michael Myers. It's a situation of a snake and a human being, or a dog and a human being, whereby you've ever heard that thing where they say, don't run away from it, it's just as scared as you are. You know, when you're facing an animal, and most likely it will attack you and probably kill you, but it's killing you out of defense. So they try to play on that concept, Uguti. Maybe Michael Myers isn't killing for the sake of killing. He's killing so he can try and eliminate some sort of threat to him. When it does get to the final scene, it just, for me, it was like, oh man, it was a nice strategy and Laurie had of how to capture Michael Myers and get him to be held down in one place and kill him. She just burns him up in this house, and when you watch the entire movie and the credits roll, just when the last few words are going up, you hear him still breathing. So it's like, okay, I guess we're getting another Halloween sequel. In the year of 2018, where some pretty sick horrors are actually coming out, it wasn't on the level of that. It didn't try to match itself to those types of films. It just went for what it knows it is, and just stuck to its guns. And I thought that was cool. It didn't try to be deep. It didn't try to be it was just straight slasher horror, just killing people and scaring people, and the jump scares actually did work, and that mask is still terrifying. It's like they knew. I don't know what made them think it would be terrifying the first time they made the movie, but it's just been engraved. Even when you've never seen him before, I think, like, if you've never seen Michael Myers and his mask before, when you see him, you're like, yeah, this guy looks creepy. I don't wanna be so near this person at any moment. Apart from just being nonsensical and just having stupid, dumb characters who are in every horror movie, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. If I were to rate this movie, I'd say number one, it is a movie worth spending your money on and just going out and having a nice time, not to think too much. And I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Most importantly, what did you think about the movie? Have you seen the movie? If so, what did you think about it down below? Have you seen the other movies? How many of the many Halloween movies have you actually seen? Is it just one? Was this the first one? Is this the second one? Etc. Tag at Nqanawe and just say whatever you have to say about this video or the movie. Tag me at Nqanawe Live also if you find us on Twitter. Just say whatever you have to say, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share this video with everybody. And that's basically about it, guys. I'll see you on the next video.